So we've got ourselves another cup to go through, and this one is going to give you two transferred players for Arsenal. We're going to get Madueke and also Zubamendi, both 98, not 99s, which, seeing as though they've gone pretty heavy on the 99s throughout the weeks, they just don't seem to be giving them for the transfer players. But we have got six different objectives. I think there's 7 that you can do in this one. Very similar to the previous one that we got. Obviously no SP for any of these, but we have got play 6 games in the preseason EVO Elites. Win 3 games whilst having at least, 3 players with a minimum of 96 shooting. I mean, that should be pretty simple, to be honest. We then have win 3 with having at least minimum 96 passing. Score 10 goals from Spain players. Assist 6 goals from English players. Score 5 goals with finesse from players from the Premier League. And score 3 goals with headers. Oh, that's always going to be fun. So, okay, so we need, at the minimum, we're looking at Spanish players, English players, and then we do need to have the 96 shooting and also passing. And is that it? And then Premier League, obviously, goal scorers as well. So if you're looking for coins, check in the description for El Dorado. Depending on the coin amount that you're looking for, the delivery time is displayed on the website, and you'll see lots of different trusted sellers with reviews on specifics and also the ability to be able to pick who you want. It will also show how much they have in stock, and obviously you can see that they are verified members. There is 100% refund ability and also 24/7 support if you need any questions with your coin needs. Also, if you head over to Trustpilot as well, you can see over 30,000 upvotes for them. You can see how reliable they are. Obviously great feedback across the entire board with El Dorado. So when on checkout, make sure you are using the code JT11 for 5% off your order every time. Discount code JT11. Now let's get back to the video. I think we could kind of make that work. So let's have a look at the friendlies. Let's see what sort of team we've actually got to build for this, because some of them will obviously be a little bit better than others. We have got any it's the evolutions again. Any evolution players, minimum 7. Now last time this was okay, but the problem we had is footy evos just didn't count for some reason. So we will go and call this Prez, why not? And let's have a look and see if the footies Evo actually count for this. So if I was looking at any of them, if we go over to wrong one, we have got footies Evo. So this should count. Now I don't necessarily have the most amount of players, but if starting 11, they count. Fantastic. So we need 7 of them at the minimum. Now, they don't actually have to be in the Prem to start with, so what we can do is just start moving them around a little bit, just to make sure we've got enough in the team. We'll go with that, because we might have some EVO players that we could throw in as well. That's going to be 4 of them. So then we need... you could go left wing, so what I could do is go with a formation and change to the 4-2-4. We're in a friendly, so it really doesn't matter too much. Did I go past it? It doesn't matter too much on the formation that it's not like completely incredible here. So what we want to make sure we have, the main thing is Premier League strikers. So we'll go Mbappe here, and then that gives us 5, so 2 more. Then if we go and add at least a striker Prem, and we want an English and Spanish preferably, so Traore, and we could go Saka. Do I not have a Kane or anybody like that? That would be much better. We do have Rashi. I'll go with Saka then. We'll throw Saka in the mix there. Obviously what we can do is have Spain either side, as I think they were the assist or the goals, and obviously then England can pass between them. I then need 2 more evolutions to throw in. Obviously they do need to be on the starting lineup as well, so always make sure that's happening. So we can go, can anybody play right back? Rudiger can technically play centre back, and then we could go with a bit of KDB. Throw him in there, why not? Get him in there on the middle. Beautiful, and then Rudiger finishing off here. That is all I need. So then we can obviously go with just normal players. For instance, we'll go Van der Sar, and then we'll obviously go with someone like Thuram or something, just to kind of get ourselves that chemistry, and that should be everything. So really the only things you've got to look at then, which most players should have, is that passing and, or is it the shooting and passing, I think it was, from this. So if we go here, it was 6 games, 96 shooting, which we should have, 96 passing. We then have Spanish players to score. We have assists with England, score 5 finesses from Premier League players, then 3 goals with headers, which is standard. I would say you're probably missing the headers one. Go with everything else. They're going to be much easier to go with. And then all I need to know then is if we've got the 96 and 95 passing and shooting. So 97, not there. 97 on the passing there, so that's 1. We have 97 on the shooting there, so that's 1. We then have not the shooting there. Hullet has the passing and De Bruyne has the passing. Then we just need the shooting. So shooting's actually a little bit more tricky. Now, obviously, you don't have to do it on the main team straight away. What I'd suggest is potentially looking at your EVO, see if they've got any upgrades you can have. Obviously, we don't necessarily have it. And really, Adama and Saka are not necessarily strikers, so that would change there. So I'd just have to put on a couple of other strikers. What I'd probably do, get the 3 games, one with the passing. Obviously, then swap out a couple of the strikers. Maybe even try and get the assists and goals and just swap it over. It shouldn't be that difficult to do anyway. Try and get the headers in the middle of it. And that's pretty much all you got to do. You get the 298s, a bunch of packs back, a few of the EVOs as well. Let me know how you get on with it, and I'll catch you all for that next one. Peace.